It is week 7 of the high school football season. I'm Fox 23 Sports Director Nathan Thompson, along with the Tulsa World's Barry Lewis. We were going to go over the top 5 games involving Green Country teams. You can get in the Tuesday edition of the Tulsa World. Barry's got it right there. You can also check it out on okprepsextra.com, where you have those 5 plus 9 bonus games you write up, so you can check online for all those. Fall break for most districts. Thursday night games for most games. So these are Thursday night games unless we say otherwise. And of course, our coverage of high school football tonight, our 30-minute show, and our extended sports, that's going to be on Thursday night as well. So mark your calendars now. A little different this week. Number 1 game, Union at Mustang, the Fox 23 game of the week. Spencer will be down there going live from there. And man, this is a great matchup. Yes,
it's a blockbuster matchup and will likely decide the district title. And what's so important about winning the district title? That means you won't have to play Bixby until the state championship game.
There you go.
So 3 years ago, they played a game that wasn't decided till the final play. Mustang shocked Union at Union back in 2019. The last 2 years, Union has got Mustang back pretty good. But this year, it could be a lot like 2019, very close, down to the wire type of game. Mustang is so very talented, has an improved defense, a great core wide receivers. Union's got a great secondary, great running back, DJ McKinney. I mean, you've got to love this matchup.
It is a great one. Again, I said it's Fox 23 game of the week. We will be making the drive down there to go live from that game in Mustang. Game number 2, this is the game you're going to be at. Veneta at Rejoice Christian in a matchup of undefeated teams.
Yes, there's always something about it this time of the year, matchups of teams that are undefeated that just make it extra special, and this is the case here. Both teams are high scoring. Both teams are stingy on defense. Both teams have a great quarterback. Have very much the feeling that this could be a lot like the Rejoice Claremore Sequoia game from a couple weeks ago, which was very similar going into the game, and that turned out to be a game that went down to the wire, 42-34. Rejoice won that one. Could be very similar this time. I'm looking forward to it.
As we all are. Game number 3, Cassia Hall at Verdigris. The Cardinals went from being number 1 all season, now they're ranked number 5.
Yes, Verdigris, even though it outgained Bristow by a lot of yards last week, they wound up losing 15-14. Bristow made the big plays, got a big block punt when it had to happen and cashed it in. So, Verdigris is going to be all fired up this week. They'd be fired up anyway to play Cassia Hall. And, of course, Cassia Hall has sort of just quietly moved up in the rankings. They're up to number 4. The only team they've lost to is Rejoice. Mm-hmm. And the last time the teams played was in 2019. It went down to the wire, just sort of like Union Mustang we're referring to. They haven't played in the 2 years in between. So this could be a very similar type game, 35-28, not decided until the last play.
So as I said, most of the game are Thursday night this week, but not all the games, including a really big one on Friday night in Bixby, the Spartans hosting Broken Arrow in Class 6A1. It's game number 4 on your top 5 list.
Yes, Bixby, they're just such a juggernaut. I think Broken Arrow's made a lot of progress since the start of the season. They've shown improvement. This would be a good measuring stick to see how much improvement they've made. This is actually a 1 versus 2 matchup because Broken Arrow technically is in second place right now in the district. Bixby has just routed everybody. The only test they've received was in the first half of the first game of the year against Owasso. It'll be interesting to see if Broken Arrow can give them a test, at least for a while.
All right, that's going to be a good one. We'll have highlights of that one on Fox 23 Friday night. And Jinx at Moore, rounding out the top 5 games, and that also is a Friday night game.
Yes, Jinx coming off a home loss to Norman North, only the second time in 30 years a Western team has come into Jinx and come away with a victory. Mm-hmm. So it's now, it seems like it's now or never for Jinx as far as starting to look like the real Jinx. I know they've had injuries. Still have injuries. I kept on waiting for Jinx to look like the real Jinx and really cut out some, I know Coach Riggs is too, to cut out some of the mistakes they've been making that are correctable. We'll see if the turnaround starts Friday night at Moore. It's a game where they've got to play at a high level or Moore could upset them.
Excited for week 7 of the high school football season. Don't forget, hey, just pick up a Tulsa World every day of the week. You got the Tuesday edition right here with the top games. Thursday, a preview of all the games Thursday night. Friday, they'll have all their game coverage and then also preview the big games Friday night, and then Saturday more game coverage. So just pick up a Tulsa World every day. You can also go to okprepsextra.com. And again, most of our coverage for Fox 23 will be on Thursday night because of fall break. So at 6:20, Spencer will be live from the Union at Mustang game to preview that. At 10:15, we'll have extended highlights in Fox 23 News at 10. And then 11 o'clock Thursday night, High School Football Tonight airs on Thursday night this week. Make sure you watch that. And of course, we'll also have high school football coverage Friday, but more just in the 10 o'clock sports. So make sure you watch that as well. And you can always go to fox23.com, the sports page, and click on the High School Football Tonight tab to see all of our highlights. Thanks.